Welcome to the Book Drop. I'm Matthew Guchenda. I work at the Marlborough Public Library over on 35 West Main Street, open 9 to 8 Monday through Thursday and 9 to 5 Friday through Saturday. We will also be closed on Friday the 4th for Independence Day. The Friends of the Library Donation Day will resume this month on Saturday the 19th from 10 to 2. We will not be doing our normal first Wednesday donation day this month. I would like to remind everyone who's participating in summer reading at the library that attending events during the summer will earn you raffle tickets. One across, 19 letters, 4 words. A great way to spend your summer Monday afternoons from 3 to 4. Our new Crossword Club. Come by, do some crosswords, and have a good old time. And if you like crossword puzzles, then you probably will like Scrabble, and might as well stop by every Tuesday from 11 to 12 for some coffee and Scrabble. On Tuesday the 15th from 4:30 to 7:30 in Meeting Room 2, we have a visible mending workshop with Clarke, where you will learn the art of visible mending of textiles, and you will be taught to use embroidery, patching, and darning techniques to create unique and sustainable creations that will breathe new life into old clothes. Friday the 18th at 11, there will be a magnet painting workshop. Local artist Christine Farah, who we actually had on the show, will teach you how to create a beautiful painting on a magnet. Create a work of art you can display in your fridge. Registration is required. On Saturday the 12th at 2 in the Grice Community Room, there will be a Jumpin Juba concert. Jumpin Juba plays blues-based roots rock, folk, and classic rock for your listening and dancing pleasure. The group features Steve Hurl on electric fingerstyle and slide guitar plus vocals, with David Lockeretz on upright bass. As a reminder, if you're participating in the Summer Reading Challenge, attending one of our book clubs will earn you raffle tickets. Wednesday the 2nd at 6:30, the sci-fi fantasy book club Undiscovered Realms will be discussing Piranesi by Susanna Clarke. This inventive fantasy novel follows the titular main character who is trapped in a labyrinth known as the House, full of infinite hallways and doors. This novel is told through Piranesi's journals, documenting his day-to-day life. Next month, they will be reading All Systems Red by Martha Wells, part of the Murderbot series. Tuesday the 8th at 6 and Thursday the 10th at 11, the adult book club this month is discussing Life in 5 Senses by Gretchen Rubin. This is a non-fiction book in which Rubin argues that being more in touch with our senses will put us on a path to a happier and more fulfilling life. Monday the 14th at 6, the Pride Book Club is reading Evelyn Hooker and the Fairy Project by Gayle E. Pitman, illustrated by Sarah Green. This evocative biography tells the story of Evelyn Hooker, the woman whose research and advocacy led to the removal of homosexuality as a diagnosable mental illness. Wednesday the 23rd at 6:30, the horror book club High Strangeness is discussing Annihilation by Jeff Vandermeer. The novel follows a group of female scientists on their expedition to the surreal and strange Area X. Our main character, simply known as the biologist, documents the strange excursion and the cosmic horror that changes her forever. If you've seen the movie, do not skip out on the book. They both take things in a very different direction. This month, the Dewey Decimators are reading I Survived, The American Revolution 1776 by Lauren Tarshis. For Independence Day, the staff have selected some novels they consider to be the great American novel or will be in the future. The Secret History by Donna Tartt is a coming-of-age story, an outsider story, a nonlinear murder story, and a tragedy of corruption and obsession, intellectual, sexual, social, and romantic. It harkened back to Great Gatsby and A Separate Peace in its evocation of a particular place and time and innocence lost. James by Percival Everett is a brilliant retelling of Mark Twain's Adventures of Huckleberry Finn from the point of view of the runaway slave Jim. It is a survival story told in harrowing tragicomic detail and a visceral interrogation of the assumptions that made slavery possible. Buffalo Hunter Hunter by Stephen Graham Jones offers a twist on the traditional vampire tale that gives a new perspective on the Wild West and the indigenous people who lived there. Fantastic Land by Mike Bakoven, a version of Lord of the Flies set in an amusement park where the very American-themed sections of the park lead to rival groups trying to survive a natural disaster. Fahrenheit 451 by Ray Bradbury is a cautionary tale of a dystopian future for America if we abandon truth and knowledge and allow fear, hate, and anti-intellectualism to take hold. Neuromancer by William Gibson isn't immediately what you'd think of when you think of great American novel, but it takes place in the sprawl, the megalopolis stretching from Boston to DC. It features cowboys, people who jack into cyberspace, and is the foundational novel of the entire cyberpunk genre. It remains more prescient than ever, especially in our techno-fascist AI-driven world. The Brief Wondrous Life of Oscar Wilde by Junot Diaz. This book is the story of a young Dominican American and his family's experiences, social conditions, folklore, history, and modern day, as of '07, nerd culture, are encompassed by absolutely wonderful writing. And now, as always, we are taking calls from the audience. Beep! You're on the air.
The self-checkout is really confusing. Can you explain it simply to me?
Well, we have 2 self-checkouts on the 2nd floor at the welcome desk. We also have 2 more downstairs by the reference desk, but I'm going to be showing you guys on this one back here. So the first thing you're going to want to do is press start, and then you're going to want to scan the barcode on the back of your card. Now, if you have it too close, it will not scan, so hold it a little bit farther away. There we go. Next thing you're going to do, see this menu, you're going to click checkout. And then you're going to place your book on the pad. Now, the way that the pads work is, in the Marlborough Library, we put RFID cards in the back of our books. Now, certain books from other libraries will not have these, which is why we put these little checkout cards in them. So if this is in there, you're going to want to check out the book with it in. Do that. Get the item. You see that it turned yellow first. Wait till it turns green, because that means it is fully checked out to you. Then continue. See if you would like a receipt. I do not. And then you're all done. Now, if you don't have a self-checkout card, you could just head on your merry way. But if you have one, put it right in there. And then you're all done. Thanks. And you can read. Thanks. You're welcome. Summer has started, which means that summer reading at the Marlborough Public Library has also started. So I decided to get some more information about it and talk to Jenny, the head of the children's department, who is also running our summer reading program. Hello, so I am here with one of my lovely coworkers. Would you mind introducing yourself?
So I'm Jenny Jurista. I'm the head of the children's department. Basically what I do is I oversee our department. I select all the materials that you see on the shelves. I also do the programming. So all the summer reading events that you are going to attend were planned by me. So.
Very nice. I mean, and I've definitely noticed it's gotten a lot busier in the library since it started. So what have you been doing for summer reading? Like, what does that kind of entail?
So in the past, when I first kind of came on board, it wasn't as large as this. I definitely came from another library that had more raffle prizes, so I started adding more prizes. Also added in the Lego lunch, which we did not have before, and it's been a big success. And
the Lego lunches are free, correct?
Correct.
Okay,
yes,
wonderful,
they are
wonderful.
free, and all children can show up and get a meal. Yep.
Oh,
and that
wonderful.
usually runs from noon to 2.
Awesome.
Yep.
That's such a great thing. I mean, I always see kids, again, coming in for that, and then they usually stay afterwards, which is kind of the point, bring people in.
To socialize and hang out with their friends.
Yeah. And we've been having some really fun programs so far, a lot of ones that are very kid interactive. Do you want to talk about like how you picked some of those?
Well, usually there's different recommendations, or sometimes the performers themselves will like contact us and be like, hey, are you interested? Here's, my show, and I'll kind of review, whatever material they've sent me. I'll look to see if other libraries have had them as well and bring them here.
Nice. Yep. All right. I mean, and the name of the program, it's Summer Reading. So now we got them in the library. Now that they're there, how do we get them into the reading portion? What is that?
So that's where the prizes come in.
Lovely.
I always find that usually helps draw kids in. So the kids, basically what they have to do is for every hour of reading, they're logging it into Beanstack, which I'll get into.
Yes, I'll ask about that. Yeah, for sure.
But basically what they do is they log their reading and they'll get either a small like tchotchke little prize or they'll get like a raffle ticket. And then the raffle ticket is for the much larger prizes that we have. So that's how that pretty much works.
Nice. So what are some of the prizes? I see them sitting over here.
So some of the bigger prizes that we have are a Kindle. So really nice. We also have gift cards. So Nintendo gift card. We have Word on the Street. We also have a bigger version of Gordon. We have Squishmallows in there, all kinds of games, Lego sets. So they're all on display here at the library.
That's so awesome. Now, I feel like I recognize Gordon having walked around Marlborough a little bit.
So if you spot Gordon, you get to earn an extra raffle ticket, also get a little prize. And he's in 5 different locations in Marlborough. So if you spot him, take a picture or log it in Beanstack, tell us what location you found him in, and you earn a raffle ticket. So
very cool.
Yep. So he's the mascot this year.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I see that a lot of the prizes and a lot of the decor around have to do with like, I don't know, like role-playing games, D&D, and video games. So how did you guys come upon that theme, and what does it mean?
Yeah, so the theme this year is level up at your library, and it's all about gaming and play. So a lot of our programs, in order to get you into the library, and then hopefully you're picking out books as well, but a lot of it has to do with playing games. So we have different programs that kind of reflect that. So One Up Games is going to come, and they're going to do LED golfing. They're going to do
that was great last year. I remember that.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. They're going to do the Mario tournament, so that's going to be a lot of fun as well. And again, we're going to have different other programs like Caravan Puppets. Their puppet shows are going to be about play. So the Tortoise and the Hare, Mike Mulligan's Steam Shovel, like those are going to be, it's all about playtime. So that's basically the theme, and we picked programs kind of around that. But, you know, we also have things like Build Wave, and I'm trying to think. We have a bunch of escape rooms that are for kids as well as for adults and teens. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Now, besides just the joy and fun of going to the events, do they give you anything in reference to like Beanstack and the reading challenge?
So when you sign up, do you mean? Yeah. So basically what happens is you come into the library, or you can, we have like little sheets that kind of explain like what you're supposed to do. But it's an app that you just download onto your phone called Beanstack Tracker. And then pretty simple, you just log in your minutes. You can scan your book. It scans the book, and you can keep track of your titles if you wish.
Oh, nice.
And then if you don't want to put the app on your phone, you can just go directly to the website and then create an account on there. And that's pretty simple. It's just asking you for your name, your age. If you've registered before, there's no need to register again. You can, you know, just check in which program you want to do. So, and it usually presents according to like the age.
That makes sense.
Yep.
That makes sense. And then those programs give you like raffle tickets for the raffler prizes or something as well.
Right. So when you're logging in your minutes, it's going to either give you a notification to that you've gotten a raffle ticket, which is like virtual, or it's going to tell you, hey, come in for your small prize, which is like little rubber ducky, slime, little mochis and pencils, things like that. So those are the smaller prizes. And so you're getting rewarded regardless, either a ticket or the small prize.
It's all, in addition to reading, of course.
Right. And that's the biggest reward. So
it is. It really is.
Yeah.
As someone, because I remember last year I was looking to sign up for it, and it has helped me, especially this year, like really getting involved.
Right.
So I kind of just gave away the answer, but is it for all ages? Or?
It is for all ages.
Yes.
Yep. Adults, teens, kids, anybody. Yep.
Oh, that's nice.
That's the best part.
Now, how would you encourage people who look at this and they're like, yeah?
That's a toughie because I love reading so much.
So do I, yeah.
I want to encourage people, like, even if you're just going to read, I don't know, maybe an hour each week, which to me is a low amount. But
Yeah.
Even with that, you can still earn a prize, So hopefully that encourages some people that don't want to necessarily read every day. But, even if you were to earn a couple of raffle tickets, there's still a chance you may earn one of the bigger prizes. So,
Yeah, for sure.
And hopefully prevent summer slide, so that you don't, especially for kids, not to lose any of those reading skills that they've acquired throughout the year. I think it was like something like 20% usually of, losing of skill, like reading skill over the summertime.
Oh, wow.
That happens if children aren't reading. So I'd encourage parents to, like, even if your kid doesn't really want to, schedule that time for you and your child to sit down and read together, because it's important.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, I remember my mom had me read a lot of like classics in middle school, and it really helped me over the summer, like stay in that mind frame.
Yes. Yep.
For sure.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, it seems awesome. And I know one of the things that's helping me go is me and one of the other librarians really want one of the bigger prizes, and so we got a bit of a competitive edge in there too. So
yeah. The competitiveness is the fun part, I think, right?
Yeah.
A lot with the kids.
It definitely adds to it for sure. So are you participating in summer reading this year?
I'm doing the staff one.
Yeah. Should we have a secret one?
We
Yeah.
have a secret one for the staff. So I'm definitely doing that.
Nice.
Hopefully I'll get one of the prizes.
Yeah. What do you have on your list? Anything exciting?
So for kid stuff, it's Watching, which is basically about these three friends, and they decide to go to a graveyard, and there's a spooky ghost that's supposed to be there. They get kicked out from the graveyard before they have a chance, but then they start getting really weird memes. And they think someone is like after them. Some scary stuff happens. I don't know. I'm going to read and find out. So it's Watching. Lindsay Curie. So that's on my list. Trying to think for adult stuff. Probably Rachel Harrison. I think it's Such Sharp Teeth. That's another one.
Yeah. I've heard great things.
So that's on my list. There's more. The stack of books by my bed.
Oh yeah, I'm very familiar with my own for sure.
Spilling over. So yeah.
That's awesome. I mean, it just sounds like a great thing. And I was here for it last year, but this is my first year when I'm way more involved in what's going on. It's really it's so amazing, all the different kinds of programs we have, the different sorts of reading, and the children's librarians are so involved in it too. It's really amazing.
We have a really good group of children's staff. And that come up with creative programs for the kids and are really, invested in promoting literacy to the kids. And so anytime somebody needs a book recommendation, we're there to help people find things, whatever the interest may be. Or even if your kid doesn't know what they want to read, we're here to help. So,
So for sure, don't be scared to ask. The parents aren't in it alone.
Don't be scared at all. Don't bite, we'll help. So, I think a lot of times people are shy and don't want to ask us. And it's like, no, we're here to help you. So, definitely. If people don't know what they want to read, just ask.
Sounds good.
Yep.
Is there anything else you want to?
I think that's about it. We have calendars at the desk if people want to know what other activities we have for the summertime. A lot of our programs require registration. So people will definitely want to look at the calendar and sign up. Other than that, I mean, trying to think, did we go over everything? Pretty sure we did. The drawings won't happen until after August 31st, so everybody has a chance to put in their tickets for the different raffles. We have over 20 different raffles.
Wow.
So there's a chance for everybody to earn something. Plenty of time to do your reading and enter into those raffles.
Fantastic. It all sounds lovely to me.
Yeah, and they're virtual, so...
Yes, I meant,
Yeah, so there's no actual paper little raffle ticket, it is within Beanstack.
Yeah.
Yep.
That definitely helps someone like me who does a lot of reading right before bed. And I'm
Yeah.
like, there's no way I'm going to remember this tomorrow.
Sure.
So
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you. That was a wonderful interview. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you at the library. So again, that is beanstack.com. You'll sign up there, and so you can be a part of all the wonderful activities we have going at the library for this summer. Once again, thank you for watching, and we hope to see you at the library.